Hi, I'm Katrina, your Pilates teacher at Pilates. Welcome to Get Started with Pilates, your 31-day journey towards a daily Pilates practice. Today is day 12, so let's begin. We will work in sitting today, so as always, sit a bit higher up if that's easier for you to maintain a neutral spine, or have the legs in a more comfortable position if that's better for you today. So we'll start with windows, so take the arms forward, relax the shoulders down, breathe in, and out, and in, and out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So every now and then you want to remember to keep the spine tall, keep the elbows shoulder height on that rotation, let the shoulders come up and then relax them back down. Good, last 2. And as always, just enjoy moving the arms a little bit more than you might usually do in your normal day. Good, then lower the arms all the way down for your side reach. Breathe in, reach the arm up, then reach over. And again, send that hip down as always, and the shoulder away from the ear. Come back up. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, reach over. Breathe in here. Breathe out, return. One more time each side. Breathe in. And out. And in. And out. Good. Last one. Fabulous. Place your fingertips onto your shoulders. So, rotations, you know these already. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out to rotate. Draw the navel in, look over your shoulder. Breathe in to return. Breathe out. And in. Try to relax the shoulders down so they're not up by your ears. And we keep the elbows somewhat shoulder height, so that we're not there. Yeah. And as I mentioned last time, we try to imagine spiraling the spine up towards the ceiling all the time. So every time we just lengthen the spine a bit more. Because it's very common, sometimes we want to go a bit further and we might sink in or lean or something like that. So we want to just encourage our spine to stay nice and tall. One more of this. And then release. Good. You can stay where you are. I was going to show the next few exercises in side view. Yeah. So we then go into inner thigh lifts. So here you want to lean back a tiny bit. And you start with both legs extended, the feet flexed, and then you turn the legs out. So you just try to, for as far as that goes for you, have the toes point out to the side. Remember to lengthen the spine, lift out of the shoulders, send the heart forwards. And then breathe in to prepare. Breathe out and lift one leg up. Breathe in to lower, breathe out to lift. Now you might find that you want to lean back to get the leg higher up. Of course, we want to avoid doing that. Push through the heel rather than thinking up to the ceiling. Think away from you towards the opposite wall. Breathe out to lift and into lower. And if these are teeny tiny in the beginning, that's absolutely fine. We never do anything like this in a normal day. I would guess. I don't know what you do in a normal day, but that's just me giving out a good guess. Continue with these or go into a variation if you want to. So you lift, take the leg to the side, bring the leg back and then lower down. but keep the leg extended. That means not bending the knee. Good. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out to lift. In, out, and lower down. Keep the navel drawn up just a tiny bit, drawn in, I meant to say, just a tiny bit. And the heart, send the heart forwards. One more of these, you're nearly there. Good, and then just shake the legs out, bend the knees, and then leg slides, yeah, so you extend, lift, lower, and return. You know these. We've done these a couple of times now already on previous days. Good. Yeah. Every now and then, just make sure that spine is long, the shoulders are down. Slide that heel along the floor. Good. Last two of these. Yeah. As always, we try to even out right and left where possible. Fabulous. We're then going to come into tricep dips. So just maybe give the wrist a twirl. The wrists need a little bit of loosening up. So with tricep dips, just see how they feel for you. If your shoulders or your wrists don't really like them, maybe go back into the box press-ups that we did a few days ago. So for the tricep dips, you want to have the hands behind you, quite far away from your hips. So if the hands are too close to the hips, it's a bit awkward, there's nowhere to go. But if the hands are a bit further away, there's a bit more space to lean into. And then we want to lower ourselves down, but not letting the elbows drop out to the side. They will want to go out to the sides. It's easy as escaping what we're trying to do here. But instead, point the elbows back behind you. Yeah. So here you want to breathe in on the way down, out on the way up. Send the heart forwards. Again, here, keep the shoulders open. Good, breathe in and out. Now you might notice that you're rolling over the outsides of the hands. So where at all possible, try to imprint the hands fully into the floor. Never force anything, but we do try to send the weight through the center rather than the outsides of the wrists. So some of you might find this okay-ish. Some of you might find this really quite challenging. And that's absolutely fine. So just do a few of these. You can always stop and rest in between if need be. Join back in. We'll just do another 3 of these. Point those elbows back. One more. Nearly there. Fabulous. Then come into sitting. And we're just going to go into a tricep stretch to finish with for today. So depending on your mobility in your shoulders, so you either just push the arms back, the one arm back, or you draw the elbow back behind your head, or if you can comfortably reach your fingertips together, do that. If that's not happening, don't worry about it. Yeah, but lengthen the spine, look straight ahead. Take a nice deep breath in. And out. And release. Same on the other side. So try all 3 of them. See which one feels the best. Either push the arm back, draw the elbow back behind you, or if you can, reach the hands together. You might find that one side, if you could reach the hands together on one side, you might not be able to do that on the other side. That is quite common. So not to worry about that, but you want to lengthen the spine, look straight ahead. Take a nice deep breath in. And out, and release, and we're done.